Ultra Street Fighter 4! The curtain is raised on the world's most extreme fighting tournament. Who will walk away victorious? Training stage. Destination. Are you ready? Fight!
Man. I'm not hitting it. Right, okay. Yeah. Hello.
Put the kettle on. Would you like a lemon sip or a cup of tea?
Lemon sip.
You want a spoon of honey?
Yeah, I'll have honey.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Alright. Alright. Look at the cat.
He hasn't left you.
Oh. Very cute. Mm. Why does it not do that? What's going on? I'm not hitting that. Yeah, that works. Or does it? No. Doesn't work. That's well, there's no way you're gonna know. You just have to do it the other way around.
Fiercest fighters await. Will you be the last warrior standing? Training stage. Fight locale chosen. Are you ready? Fight! Let's get started. Fight!
It's crazy.
most extreme fighting tournament. Who will walk away victorious? Training stage. Fight locale chosen. The battle has begun. Fight!
No.
Who will emerge a champion? Fight!
Right, okay, so what's the best way? Shoot it. Yeah. Yes, guaranteed. Oh. Oh. No. Oh.
The world's fiercest fighters await. Will you be the last warrior standing?
う
Destination Are you ready? Fight! The curtain is raised on the world's most extreme fighting tournament. Who will walk away victorious?
That's gonna be difficult.
Training stage. Fist will fly. The battle has begun. Fight!
Oh, combo. Right, so I have to do that. Oh, I didn't know he could do that. Right, okay. Lem sip. Oh. No neutral jump. No, that's not gonna work. I mean, that's a lot of damage, but it's a couple of better. Come on now. Yeah, I can just go forward. What? Oh. Oh my god, I can get ultra. I can get ultra from that. Can I get another EX? Oh well, I can't, but I could get maybe chicken wing. Maybe. Oh, so close. Not quite. Oh, sorry, I didn't see the chat. I am mustard. How are you? Oh shit. Oh, what's the danger? So it doesn't combo. dangerous. I just walk off. Oh, that can whip. I don't know what the fuck. What the fuck? I'm not whipping. Whoa, I just make it whiff. Why was that hitting before then? Hello there, Steve. I'm alright. I'm full of cold. But I'm playing Street Fighter. Oh, hang on. Why am I not hitting? That's a guaranteed punish. It should just hit. Yeah, it's a guarantee. What? I don't know what's going on there. I need to just... Yeah, guarantee. Go back. Oh, where's my super? I can do the hard combo, I can't do the easy combo. That's harder, but still do it. What is going on? Why can't I get my quarter circles out? Ah! Quite possibly. I need a sip of my lem sip. I've got lem sip and honey. Actually quite nice. I mean, what's easy? Just double cut. Getting the ultra out is quite hard because you have to walk back a bit for the medium kick spiral to whiff. That's pretty easy to react with. I might do a video on that. It's pretty cool. I always knew about it. It's just like all this shit's coming back to me now. But I didn't realise you get that big of a punish on the medium one. That's fucking crazy. You can just fucking kill her. All from just doing like crouch short, cross jab, crouch short, cross jab, jab wrecker. Like she can't get any real punish on it. It's just crouch medium punch. That's it. Unless she wants to spend meter, which she probably doesn't. And that's really good because the less meter she has for super, the better. You can get it just to spend it on like an EX spiral from a crouching strong, that's fine. It's like, fuck it. I'll take that damage because you're not going to be able to do it over and over. And like, Fei's going to get in at some point. He just has to bully his way in. What else are we going to practice? Which characters have a dodgy hitbox? Leon. I think like you can always just go for stand jab against him. I think.
Who will emerge a champion? Fight!
I'm liking my new stick. I'm in two minds about the buttons on it though. These Hayabusa buttons are a bit like, they're really sensitive and kind of feel a bit loose, but good. They're good for plinking. They're really good for back plinking as well. Like they're fucking awesome for that. I don't know. I kind of want to just put some sandwiches back in. Crouch. I don't know. I've been using the Fighting Edge for like fucking years now. Like I had the original like version 1.0, like hot off the production line. I had it immediately. I was like, yeah, I want that. And I like the stick. Like the stick itself's fucking, for me, feels really nice. The stock buttons on the original Fighting Edge are garbage though. Really bad. Like sharp edges, really tinny. not very responsive. Mine exploded. I was doing jab wrecker so much. Jab button just exploded on me. So I had to just replace it with some sandwiches. Oh, so you can't. What is that though? Can't do that. That's shit. But that's like the optimal way of doing his B&B, but it's just really fucking tricky and hard to do if you haven't got back plinks. It's just crouching short, close, medium, close, short, option selected with medium wrecker, and then one frame link into crouching jab.
And wildest fighters have assembled from around the world to join in the fight. But only one will be declared the best.
Alright, brush up. Not Chun. Chun doesn't get hit by it. Not a cool guy, maybe. Oh no, Cody does. Cody defo does.
Training stage.
No, I'm just thinking of like, honestly, it feels like I'm totally learning the game from scratch. It's been that long, but like, just trying to like optimize this character. Character's like crazy. What stick did you get there, Steve? Yeah, guaranteed. Right, okay, so can we do? We can just do like crouch jab, option select. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Oh, whiff. Right. Yeah, we get it. Mayflash. What the fuck's a Mayflash? I've never even heard of it. Is that like fucking Amazon owned brand or something? You're not cheaping out, are you there, Steve? Like, how much did you pay for that? Okay. Alright. Well, that's one thing that my stick isn't, like, easily moddable. I actually don't think I have the right Allen key for it. It's got, like, they're not... They kind of look... They are, like, Allen screws, but, they're kind of rounded as well. It looks weird. I don't know. I'm sure there's a way of getting it open and doing shit to it. I bet, like, a lot of people when Street Fighter 5 came out bought the what was it, the Venom stick. Loads of people bought that because like they just they didn't want to invest in a really good stick to play Street Fighter 5. So they just bought like a cheaper one so they could play it and see what it was like, and then they dropped the game as soon as they realised it was junk. and then they weren't so annoyed at the fact that they've spent only like 60-70 quid on a stick. Oh. Can we do it? Can we do it? Oh, well, we can get that, surely. Oh, what? No, it's hitting meaty. We don't want that. Yeah, that's junk. So it's... yeah, that's the combo. So we knock him down with the throat, can't we? Yeah, I mean, if you can get an old Dreamcast stick in decent nick, they're alright. Like, you do need to change the buttons and the stick, though, most of the time. I don't know, once you've used a Sanwa or you've used something of, like, professional grade, like, it's just, there's no going back. The stock stick in the Dreamcast one is pretty stiff. Yeah, I mean, you know, at least you're starting on a stick anyway. It's the most fun way to play, man. Easily. Like, you're definitely at a disadvantage, I'm not even gonna lie. If you're playing on stick, you're at a disadvantage. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, the stick's not bad, like, you know, it's just one of them things, man. Like, if you don't know, I didn't know any better, and I thought it was alright. I thought it was a little stiff, but it was alright. The buttons are fucking junk, though. Right, so you have to go really quick if you stagger it. So no option select's allowed there. Well, I suppose you can. Yeah, just do the wrecker. Yeah. Pretty good for shmups, I would say. Usually. I played a few shmups on Dreamcast. Cyvaria 2 is pretty good on a Dreamcast stick. Oh. Oh, what? I'm +4. Really? +4? That's crazy. Right. versus Fighting. Is that in Birmingham? It's the one in Birmingham, innit, that Justin puts on. You know what I'm on about though, don't you? Justin Xavier? No, but Scotland is hype spotting. It's not done. They don't do hype spotting anymore though. The group behind it don't do tournaments or anything anymore. But versus Fighting is Justin Xavier, I think, if I remember rightly. Am I going? I didn't even know there was an event on, to be quite honest with you. So man, that's really hard. Because that's meaty. I'm sure that's hitting. It's hitting meaty, and then it's getting the counter hit frames. And then it's +4. Yeah, you have to go for the crouch jab. It's just better.
Who will bask in the glory and adoration that comes with being declared the world's greatest fighter?
So
Training stage. The stage of battle is set. Are you ready? Fight!
so you could do like. No, we don't want to plink. I don't know. I don't know if that's really possible. You'd need a button bind with that, like, to get consistency of, like, doing either a close fierce or a close medium kick, and then on not the next frame but the frame after getting a throw tech, because you can't do this. You can't plink it. This standard normal. I mean, that would be pretty strong if you could do it. She wouldn't have a mix up like at all at that point. Why don't we practice some frame chopping?
Training stage. Your destiny will be determined here. Are you ready? Fight!
Oh, chill, guy.
The battle has begun. Fight!
Hadn't planned on going anywhere, Mustard. Sorry, I didn't answer your question, did I? Why are you planning on going? No. Come on, that works, surely. Don't even have to go for that. You can get. You can confirm you can't hit with 2 hits with him. But you do nerf your damage a bit, like. Frame trap throw. There we go. Untechable throw. So this is normal timing on the throw. Normal throw timing on wake up. Now the unblockable. Untechable throw. Is there still a scene in Scotland? I'm not the right person to ask, to be honest, man. Sorry. I guess there is, yeah. I mean, there's players in Scotland still. They still have a presence at UK tournaments, I would say. Depends what game you're on about. Are you talking about Street Fighter 4 or Street Fighter 5 or something else? Ah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of guys that play 5. They're all like new blood, new generation from the previous Street Fighter 4 players. None of the Street Fighter 4 players really play Street Fighter 5 anymore. I think everyone just like got a diamond rank and then bounced. Very much. It's quite a lot of people were like that though. If you'd only been into Street Fighter 4 like from Ultra, I can see how people would like stick with Street Fighter 5. But if you've been playing Street Fighter 4 since it came out, you know, it's a long time. It's a long time to be playing one game. And the competition in Street Fighter 4 from when it came out was ridiculous. Like the amount of people that were playing. Everyone played that game, man. It's no exaggeration. Everyone played Street Fighter 4. Yeah, I mean, the thing that keeps me coming back to it is just the game and the mechanics. Like, that's why I just sit in training mode, like, when I've got nothing to do. This game, like, really forced like a higher level of thinking when it came to fighting games, like a more advanced form of playing the game, basically, of playing a fighting game. It became a situation where you had to learn frame data to compete. And then there was lots of like new mechanics that weren't in previous fighting games, really. Shit like plinking. Plinking especially, like people see that as just a technique. It's a real mechanic in the game. Like they're just, and it might have been just like the original Street Fighter 2 where it was like a happy accident. Whereby, like, you know, they wanted to make it so that if you did an EX move but you'd slightly mistimed it, you'd still get it. And that makes total sense. But at the same time, it helps all the combos. And then, like, for me, it couldn't have been a happy accident, the whole plinking thing, because the game was so tied to linking. Like, all the combos in the game, you had to link. So it wasn't about that. It wasn't an accident. They knew what they were doing. They just wanted to make people play a more advanced game of Street Fighter. In my opinion, I think this is like really fucking difficult game to get really good at. You can get to a certain level, and that's when people kind of like plateau. But to get to like the really top level, it takes a lot of work. Certainly if you play the game as well, if you're interested in it, it's, yeah, definitely. I always find it fun to watch at high level. I find Street Fighter V really fun to watch at a high level. Like, there was the Japan Open the other day, and I watched that with a friend, and I was like, this looks sick. This is some really good Street Fighter, but like, it's only good. Like, it only looks good at high level. At like kind of the mid to high level, it's, you know, it's a bit generic and homogenized, the way that, you know, the game's played. But like at the very high level, the top level, it's a sick looking game. But Street Fighter 4 just looks better, in my opinion, still. Not Ultra though. I'm not a big fan of Ultra. I never have been. Like, I think the game's got too much shit thrown at it. The mechanics have taken way too far. I thought the prettiest Street Fighter, prettiest version of Street Fighter 4 was vanilla, because of just how much damage everyone did. People could be dead in a like combo and a mix up, and that was it. And it just looked really pretty because of that. It meant that you had to really learn how to play the game. It suffered no fools. And then Super came out, and Super's a sick game because it brought so many people into the game. You know, so much more competition, massive player base. But it also gave more people a chance. Yeah, Super, yeah, a lot of people did. A lot of people came in Super. That's why Super was so good. It wasn't anything to do with the game. It was, although the game was good, it had like really good balance, I thought. The good thing about Super is just how many people it brought into the game compared to Vanilla. Vanilla had a lot of people playing it, but Super had a lot of people playing it. Oh, can I get it? Oh, yeah, you can't do it, can you? Was Fei good in vanilla? Yeah, he was really good. You just didn't see it because, like, not a lot of people played console characters in tournament. And, like, vanilla didn't get much life at tournament, really, until Super came out. Vanilla Fei. So...
Destination confirmed.
yeah, Fei Long Infinites. Yeah.
Let's get started. Fight!
This is why he was really good. So, like... hang on, let's do that again.
Are you ready? Fight!
That's why Fei Long was really good in vanilla and in Super. Ever went for a throw? Meterless. 450 damage, just like that. Just because someone went for a throw. Someone went for a kind of safe option. A throw. And Fei Long woke up with a heavy kick chicken wing. Yeah, that's... The character was, like, pretty busted. But people just didn't realise. His jab wrecker was really good. His jab wrecker was really good all the way up until Ultra, and then it became complete junk. Can we go for the hard infinite? Yeah, let's go for the hard infinite. We won't cheap out. We'll do the hard one.
Destination confirmed. It's the battle of the century. Fight!
Stand still. I got. Oh, have you got? Yeah, we got a thing. Oh my god, it's so fucking brick. Ugh. It's so fucking hard to do. Because I don't know if you know about this, but like this infinite isn't as easy as it looks. So if you just cancel close heavy punch into heavy kick chicken wing, doesn't work. You can't get it. Just doesn't work. So you have to do like a really late cancel of the heavy kick chicken wing, which means that if you fuck it up, you're just left getting punished by vanilla Sagat. And you have to keep doing it. You have to keep doing a late cancel every time. I mean, maybe it's just 2 is enough, really. I mean, you could kill, but 2's enough. I mean, what are we talking about here? Stun. What's going on? Cacans. I mean, look at that. Just two reps. He's dead. He's dead off like, you know, just like an overhead. Then you can kill him. And yeah, he had a 3-frame crouching short as well, which is perfect. He just fucking kill everyone.
It's survival of the fittest on a global scale. Who among the challengers will make it to the top?
What was I doing?
Training stage. The stage of battle is set. The battle has begun. Fight!
Hey.
Who will emerge a champion? Fight!
Oh god. That front leg, look at that, man. You can just avoid sweeps.
Ready? Fight!
Come now. That is, I love that. Isn't that fucking pretty? Ugh. Oh, does that work? Oh yeah. Well, another thing with Fei Long as well, with vanilla, is EXDP did 200 damage. It's like there was no need to do DPFADC. Like you could just do like close fierce and the EX flame kick, and it's like Jesus. A lot of damage. Oh. Can we get it on him? Maybe. Oh. Not quite. I don't think you can do it. Ah, it's so close. You can do that though. That's like fucking so good. Option select Ultra in with your frame trap wreckers. Oh. Oh, come on now. Will that work? Oh. Was Honda. Well, Honda was pretty rubbish early on in Street Fighter. He was alright in Super because he did loads of damage and he had some good normals. But Fei Long beat Honda in every version up until Ultra. Honda actually beats Fei Long in Ultra. That's like it's not like terrible, but it's like maybe it's like 5.5, 4.5, something like that in Honda's favour in Ultra. His crouching jab and his standing roundhouse just beat Fei pretty clean. Plus, like the nerf to his jab wrecker. He doesn't have that ground control against Honda anymore in that match. And then on Oki, like if Fei Long does knock him down, like Honda's wake up got buffed with delayed wake up, and his Oicho has thrown vulnerability in Ultra as the X1. So going for throws, you can't go for throws. So then you have to go for meaties, and then that's leaving you susceptible to all these other reversals as well. It's not a good match for Fei, that one. It's like he can win and he can make it hard for Honda. But I mean, Honda's got all the tools to outplay him on the ground. Doesn't even have to jump in. He can play really dry, crouch down, use stand roundhouse sparingly because he can't punish it. In previous versions prior to Ultra, Fei Long could wrecker his standing roundhouse on block for free. It was a free punish every single time he did it. As long as you blocked it, you could get it. But in Ultra, it's safe. It's completely safe, so you can't get anything. And it just makes it so that Fei Long can't do this. He can't walk forward. No, you can't punish it. Unpunishable. I think it's like -5 or something on block. Is stand roundhouse, and EX Wrecker's 7 frame startup. He could probably get super. Then again, let's have a look. Where are we?
But only one. Training stage. Destination confirmed. Are you ready? Fight!
Yeah, -5 at least. Maybe -6. But you can't get EX. Honda could just keep doing heavy kick, heavy kick, heavy kick, heavy kick. And then it's like, well, Fei Long's gonna have to focus now. But every tool that Fei Long has in this matchup got nerfed. Every tool that he uses against Honda that made Honda a favourable matchup for Fei, it all got nerfed in Ultra. Every single one of them got nerfed. His jab wrecker, his focus attack. His pokes do less damage. You can't do anything about it. And then Honda got all those buffs. So then when you start focusing, Honda just has to walk up, start doing jab. Look at the range on that. Look at the range. It's like it's just at the range where that becomes a threat, so that when he steps inside it, full frame crouching jab. Yeah, I mean that's his game plan really. His whole game plan, Honda, is stand roundhouse, stand to focus, jab into hands, bait them in, roundhouse, jab into hands. Oh shit. Nah, fucked up.
The battle has begun. Fight!
Yeah, it's pretty in Honda's favour, man. So like, I don't know if you struggled with it previously. Play it in Ultra because you'll have an easier time just by throwing out stand roundhouse and jabbing to hands. Fei Long can't really do much about it. He's gotta play at this range, and he's gotta just try and eke out damage with jab wrecker. But look at that, that's like a T-Rex. And then you get shit like that where it's like shit miss, just whiffs against Honda. This is one of the worst ones. Go for a B&B on him. Shit just whiffs. You go for the max damage from his crouching shot, it'll just whiff and you can get punished. That's another reason why the matchup is fucking stupid. You've got to nerf your damage in order to convert. So can't do heavy punch. You've got to do jab. You've got to do it. I think you might, yeah, you can get strong, but I mean, you're still nerfing your damage. And he never had this problem before as well. So that's another one of his tools that got nerfed, is crouching short, being 4 frames, and not chainable, means that he has to do a different B&B from what he used to be able to do. So he used to be able to do, say, like crouching short and then option select, crouching fierce in with it, and all that would come out is his crouching shorts. So you do like 1, 2 crouching shorts and then jab into wreckers, and it would just hit every single time, or do 3 and it would just hit. But now his B&B has to be short jab, wrecker, and it whiffs. It's just this fucking weird, all these weird little changes that they made to Fei Long. It just changed this matchup completely. So then there's things like you've got to shorten your combo. But even if you shorten it, he's just going to go over like that. It's just some mad shit. But yeah, it's not a fucking awful matchup. It's not an awful matchup, really. It's like, you know, it's still Fei Long. Fei Long's never out of a match. Like, he's a basic character, but he's got tools and he does like damage in the right situations. But Honda does more damage. He's got more range on his pokes, and every area where Fei Long used to absolutely destroy Honda now absolutely destroys Fei because of all the changes. So it's just an accumulation of things, really. Definitely his most changed matchup by an absolute mile. And Fei doesn't benefit from red focus in any way in this game, really. I mean, the only benefit he has is that, and it's no use whatsoever. Whereas Honda can always get, like, hands into red focus, and then you eat Ultra 1. So yeah, that matchup changed so much from E 2012. It's like a different match entirely. Like, I never lost to any Hondas ever, and like, I've played against Ghost and I've lost like twice in tournament to him. I've beat him once in tournament in Ultra, but he's beat me twice in tournament. So then it's like, fuck. I never lost to Hondas before, and then I've lost to like Eden Bulba's Honda as well. When I never used to. So it's, you know, it's like there's a lot of things that like Ultra changed for the worse, I would say.
Training stage.
Blame Fudo, what for?
Stage of battle is set. Are you ready? Fight!
Oh, I think people just didn't like. Well, no, a lot of people moaned about 3-frame crouching shots. That was the main thing. That was the big deciding factor. There was like a lot of like the sort of beginner to mid-level players like that they catered to for that. I mean, top-level players were punishing Fei's wreckers. When it was -4, they were still punishing it, and it still had the range, and they were still getting the punishes in. So the only reason they changed his record to -5 and shortened the range is to make it so that lower level players could compete. That's it. That was the only reason.
The craziest and wildest fighters have assembled from around the world to join in the fight. But only one will be declared the best.
What are we doing?
Training stage. Fight locale chosen. It's the battle of the century.
Believe it or not, I prefer Mago's Fei to Fudo's.
When you get
Sorry. Go. You know, that is such a better looking B&B.
Craziest and wildest fighters have assembled from around the world to
Right, I think I'm gonna call it there. But thanks for coming and watching anyway. I do appreciate it. Thanks for the follow, Mustard. Versus fighting. I don't know. I don't play anymore, man. Like, I'm too old now. Too old. It's a young man's game. But yeah. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. I'm probably just gonna record a video about Rose off stream. Post it up. Not anymore, man. Definitely not anymore. I'm not at that level anymore. I'd need to play for about 6 months to get back to where I was. It's not possible, really. There's no need for it. But thanks for watching. I'll record this Rose video, post it up just to show like the punish you can get. But cheers, guys. Peace.